Previously on Married to the Game.
Daniel and Taylor Winnick.
We're leaving tomorrow for Toronto. It's just such a hectic move. I have to leave everybody I know and love.
Jason's agent just called, and Billy has made him an offer.
Ethan, you want to drive to Pennsylvania?
Just jump on. Oh, Martine, you're okay. Get on the horse. I feel like the strongest relationship I have is with Martine.
I can see that he's stressed. Every season, there's pressure on Jonathan to prove himself, to show them that he's the #1 goalie.
So you guys are waiting for a contract?
Yeah, it's been pretty silent this summer. We haven't had any overseas talk yet, but I want to be beside my husband no matter what. It's almost the beginning of the season, and David was just offered a professional tryout with the Florida Panthers, so I'm visiting my hometown before I'm going to see him play. I grew up in a small town in West Tennessee, very small, one red light, little farm town, and growing up in a small town, everyone knows you. And it's really nice. It sounds so cheesy, but every time I go home, I feel like I'm going home to a huge family.
We found you in the college pamphlet.
Was it Stanford?
I think so.
You were in a college pamphlet? Oh, yeah. There's USC everywhere. Whenever I'm in my hometown, everything moves a little slower, and it's just time to relax when you're home.
So what are you doing in town?
Just visiting, just trying to chill out for a little while. It's a good place to chill out, right? So what do you have going on over here? What can I help you with?
I thought we would fix some south of the border.
Are you burning that?
I hope not.
My mom and I have a great relationship. I love getting home to see her as much as I can. So we're cooking south of the border dip. It's like cheese, ground beef, rice. It's kind of a tradition in our home.
I remember we were sitting right here the first time that I ever heard about a Yankee hockey player. You remember that?
It's strange enough being married to a hockey player, but being married to a Yankee is just really foreign.
I'm like, really? A hockey player? I always thought a hockey player would be somebody without their front teeth, maybe had anger issues.
But my mom, supportive of David, even if she has no idea what he does for a living.
He's such a kind, sweet person. So.
And he has all of his teeth.
He has all of his teeth. He has really pretty teeth, too. How are things about where he's gonna play?
We still don't know anything. His preseason game that he's playing with Florida is definitely the shot that he has to make the team. He has to make a statement, and I think he knows that. He was drafted by them, and he actually has a history there with a pretty bad concussion that he had. So it'll be interesting to see how the management takes him. But I haven't asked David what happens if he doesn't make the team in Florida. Who knows what the future holds and where we'll be.
I guess since you don't know where you're gonna be, you haven't found a home yet.
No, we don't know where we're going next year. No, we don't have a home yet. But I got an email this morning from David, and he was making an offer on a house. So it came as a little surprise, but thankfully I love it. It would just be nice to have somewhere to hang our hats. Whenever all is said and done, we know that we have a forever home.
Where's it at?
It's in Canada.
Where?
Kelowna.
And where is that?
Canada. You'll like it. You'll like it. Come here. So I met Paige Getzlaff through a circle of other hockey wives, and she had mentioned that they were trying to sell a house in Kelowna, which happens to be where David had always wanted to live.
Has David seen the house?
No, we haven't seen it in person yet, but we put an offer down. I'm a little nervous at putting an offer in on this house I haven't seen, but hey, I'm not complaining. I love the house. I love it.
Well, it's gorgeous.
David being unsigned is frustrating because your life can change at the drop of a hat and you have to move wherever they sign a contract. But we would love to put down roots.
Already has a nursery.
Yeah, we don't need that yet. But I know that I could get you to Canada if I pop some babies out.
Yeah, maybe so.
wish I could just dance like Drake can.
This summer was really exciting for Dan and I. First, he re-signed for 2 years in Toronto, which is exactly where he wants to be. And then I became Mrs. Winnick, which is the highlight of my life. Directions not available. My phone's been doing this all time, I don't know. I don't know why.
You couldn't finish that sentence.
You know what? You're such a turd. Because Dan's about to start playing hockey again, we had a very small window to enjoy the honeymoon phase, they say. Dan is skating every day and focused on the upcoming season. So there's not a lot of extra spare time to do tons of things, but the weather's still nice, so we do get to go out and do a couple things. As long as I get to be with him, that's really all that matters. Do you actually have your recipe all set up and ready to go? You do? I haven't even looked. Today we're driving to a farm and we're going to pick out some apples to bake pies later. What'd you type into Google?
How to destroy your wife in a pie competition.
You're the worst. And I've never really had these fall festivities, so I'm pretty excited about that.
Look at how gorgeous that is right now.
It is beautiful. I love it.
This is my childhood.
You're so lucky. I definitely want my kids to be able to see stuff like this when they're young. First time I saw the trees change color, I was 15.
Really?
Yeah.
That's just not right.
I know. Thanks for taking me, though, seriously.
You're welcome.
I think there's a really high physical and emotional demand on both parties of a hockey marriage, and if neither party is willing to give what the other needs, you will not have a successful relationship.
I promised you last year and we never did it. There's gonna be a lot of things we didn't do last year that you're gonna do this year.
Yay! Thanks, honey.
Like it's a lot of pumpkins. But where's the apple?
I don't know.
There's no apple picking here.
Hey, pal. Hey, buddy. We came all the way to this farm to go apple picking, and there's no apple picking. Oh, that's really weird. Oh, that's so weird. I don't know if I like it, but I kind of like it.
He thinks it's an apple.
Ever seen a baby goat humping?
Baby goat humping.
Doesn't even have teeth yet, and you're already getting in there.
Hey.
Big Leaf fan. I've watched everything with you on TV.
Yeah?
Big fan.
Thank you.
Have a picture with you, though?
Yeah, for sure.
How do you want me to take it? Smile.
Oh, we're gonna do that?
No.
I think now that Dan's back on the team and more in a stable position, people recognize him more and just say, hey, Winnick, good game, and it's pretty cute.
It's nice meeting you.
Welcome to Durham.
Thanks.
It's funny, you can even get recognized at a pumpkin patch.
What are the best apples for making apple pies?
Best apple pie would be the Northern Spy.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much.
I heard that. I'm relieved that we found apples at this farm, regardless of whether or not they're coming out of trees or not. This is not what I had in mind with apple picking, but hey, we can still get this pie competition underway, because I've been drooling over this for at least a week now. I still find it so funny that people recognize you.
I know.
Being an hour outside the city, I mean.
Kind of flattered. Anyone recognizes me. I don't mind.
Where do we live? What country are we in?
Pennsylvania.
No, that's the state. Now we're in the United States of America. USA, Easton. Right, Ryder?
We just got to Allentown because Jason has signed with the Philadelphia organization. He's on a two-way, one-year contract with the Flyers, and he'll be playing for their farm team, the Lehigh Valley Phantoms. So I drove from Calgary to Toronto. It's a 40-hour drive. Picked up the boys from Jason, and he's staying behind for a few days to train and catch some Blue Jays games.
No, you guys.
It's a pain in the ass to unpack the car by myself, especially with the kids. What a good wife I am.
This is where we're gonna live. This is where you and Ryder are gonna sleep.
Oh, can me and I sleep over there?
Not a chance.
Why?
No, because that's where Mommy and Daddy will sleep. Ooh, it's gonna be a tight fit this year, kids.
It's gonna be a bit of an adjustment, the four of us in Aspen living in a smaller space. The apartment is about a third of the size of our house.
Do I have a big enough closet for my clothes?
Yeah.
Do I? Might not be room for Daddy's. But that's what he gets for being late.
It's just important for us to get Ryder settled and adjusted to Allentown, and Easton's fine anywhere.
Okay, E, how many strawberries do you think you can eat?
17.
Whoa,
I don't know if those are all gonna fit in the bowl. I'm gonna wash them and we'll find out, okay? You know what we can do? We can play tricks on Daddy. We put an elastic band on here. See, you tie it like this. Watch.
I'll do it to you.
No.
Please, Mom.
No, that's my trick. You can't do my own trick on me. You eat that first, then I'll trust that you're gonna eat more. Oh, sorry. I forgot. Aspen hates stairs. Oh no. We didn't get a chance to look at the place before we rented it and didn't realize that there weren't elevators. It's not gonna work for Aspen. It's okay. It's okay. I'll help you. Okay, I'm gonna help you. Ready? Come on. He had spinal surgery when he was 1.5 years, and so he doesn't really have a lot of control over his back legs.
It's okay, I got you, honey. I'm not gonna let you fall. You're doing a good job.
There you go. Good boy. See if he's got any business. We definitely need to look into moving into a ground floor apartment because long term, this isn't a good situation for Aspen.
Hi.
How's it going?
What's going on with you?
Just got into Allentown and then got into our apartment and it's upstairs. There's no elevator and Aspen can't do stairs.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I didn't know the setup of it. I would have...
That's the problem with sight unseen, right?
Exactly. And Jason didn't come with me. He decided to stay in Toronto a few extra days.
Why does he get to stay in Toronto?
It's just how it happens.
Right.
Pretty standard, hey? We take care of everything and the guys just do everything as they please. Jason's like, thank you for everything. Like, thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm like, you know what rhymes with thank you? It's Chanel. So go for it. You can really thank me.
Are you excited? Oui.
It's good to see like a couple of venues so we can decide after. It was a very stressful summer for us because Jonathan didn't have the contract. That's gonna be fun. And oh, I have a wedding to plan. Oh, hey. How are you? Good. This year, Jonathan signed for a 2-year contract with the Toronto Maple Leaf. And it's our last day in Montreal, so we're going to visit some venue for the wedding, because after we're heading to Toronto for the season.
It's very girly. It's completely you.
When the season's gonna start, Jonathan's not available. Like, he's gonna be like thinking about hockey, so we have to book the venue before going back to Toronto.
Come on in.
Thank you.
The dynamics of the Windsor are, you can really do everything here. Your ceremony, your wedding, your cocktail, all in the same place. Let's hypothetically say that you do cocktails first. So what we would do is we would go into this room, I'll show it to you, come.
Or we can do cocktails first, cocktail after.
She likes alcohol. She's very big on that.
Before, after. Every wedding needs to have alcohol.
This to us is our signature room. It's called Le Versailles. What are the numbers of people that you guys are expecting?
We're probably
About
at the 200.
Jonathan wants to invite the whole team. If it's the whole team, it's gonna be too much. That's gonna be crazy.
You could put up to 250 people in this room.
And we can do like an open bar for
Yeah,
the
of course. We only do open bars.
Yeah.
There's no cash bars at the window.
Only cash for me.
Only cash for you. That's for sure. So what's really cool about this space is you'll get married on top of the stairs. So when you guys turn around and you see this, it's like, wow. It's really a moment.
Let's try it.
Exactly.
Let's do the walk.
Don't run away. We've been engaged for 4 years. When we got engaged, I think Jonathan was just like so afraid about the wedding. It's nice. But now that we have a baby, I think we're just ready. We want like a big party and like celebrate our love.
You have to make up your mind soon because they're getting booked.
I told him
The dates
So
are
we
almost
have
sold out.
the 18th of June if you want that date.
That's too tight.
Too tight.
Yeah, what if I win the Stanley Cup next year?
Then God, it's going to be a great celebration. Think about it.
I'll
Bring
miss
that
it.
cup at the wedding.
Great celebration.
We need to forget about June because it's too close to the playoffs. And we cannot do it in August because Jonathan's brother played in France. And the season started in August, so we need to do it in July.
I also have July
That's the only date.
that I see in the calendar unless there's...
This weekend, we're gonna choose two
Oh, for
places.
sure.
We need to be like very quick to book like the venue that we like because we're gonna lose it.
you say this is a tablespoon or this is a tablespoon?
The big one's a tablespoon, the other one's a teaspoon.
Are you sure? Are you lying to me? Are you trying to
What
screw
one
me
do you
over?
use for tea?
I don't know.
What one goes on a table?
Whatever's clean. I have no kitchen etiquette. I don't know anything about being a chef or cooking, so I make a mess. Ooh, shit, okay. Is that, oh. It's spilling everywhere. I'm having the best time ever, but I think Dan is so serious.
You seem like you're nervous.
Oh, your pie's gonna be so nasty.
I was gonna blow yours out of the water.
He's not pleased with my ridiculous behavior and trying to throw him off.
Why did you do that?
What? I didn't do anything. Why aren't you wearing your apron?
What apron?
Your apron, are you kidding?
I don't wear aprons.
And Dan and my's first date, he said, I want to cook for you. I went and bought his list of groceries, and at the bottom of his list, he had put he wanted an apron. So I went out and found like the frilliest, girliest, most embarrassing apron you could ever find in your life.
I remember it. It was a great first date.
Where's your apron? Put it on.
I'm not putting it on.
Come on.
No.
He gets into my kitchen and he goes, well, where's my apron? He was like, oh, this is perfect. All of a sudden, shirt comes off, then his pants come off. He's in his boxers, and I'm like, and the boxers come off, and bare ass in my kitchen, and I'm like, and he goes, oh, I prefer to cook naked. I hope you don't mind. Are you serious? You ready?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I would. It was actually really good. Who knew I could make pies? The hockey season's about to start, so the honeymoon phase is very short-lived. It would have been nice to have like a month or two to just really just be with each other and enjoy ourselves. But I really hope that after the season starts, even with the stress of it, we can find ways to spend more time together.
I will admit, your pie is very good.
It is?
I do like it.
Thanks, honey. Please wear the apron,
No
please.
Ready to go?
I got David one of these, Becca, for Christmas.
I'm impressed.
You're a good wife.
I know.
Whenever I'm home, my uncle and I just love to get together and practice shooting.
That's my girl.
My mom is very good with a gun. If you are a critter, as she would say in her flower bed, she turns into a different person. I loved shooting, but it definitely makes me miss David. Yay, it worked.
You look beautiful.
Thank you, you look scruffy. David is in Florida on a professional tryout. So we have to set up little FaceTime sessions so we can catch up and just keep in contact.
I haven't shaved in about a month. I'm preparing to look Swedish in case we have to go to Sweden.
So you're trying to look like the Swedes?
See, doesn't it?
Are you impressed that I remembered that? The process for a tryout is you might have 2 practices together before you're in preseason, but you can get cut at any time. So he has to prove himself even more right now.
So, my body's so tired. And I've been up since 6 a.m. Like, I can't sleep in. Oh, I don't even want to move. I just kind of want to stay put.
David wants to play the NHL as long as he can, obviously. But with no contract, we might have to move overseas. He could sign somewhere in Europe. So what about that house in Kelowna?
I want to live in BC so bad.
You've always said that.
You'll love it, though.
I know I
That's the
will.
thing.
I think I've come to terms with the fact that we're not going to be buying a place in Tennessee. That breaks my heart because I miss it and I'll miss my mom. But I'm going wherever David goes, and that's fine with me. Honestly, I thought he was gonna make me live in a suitcase for the rest of my life.
I just wish I could just be you right there with me, you know?
During this time, at least I have my mom and I have my uncle and my cousin. David he's alone out there and he's having to just be strong physically and mentally. I miss you.
I look forward to hearing when you say you miss me.
Easton, what jersey is that?
The Phantom.
Yeah.
A high five. Jason is home. He's joined us in Allentown, and we're excited to live together as a family again for a full season.
We put all the parts on there.
All the parts?
Can Daddy do it?
Want to put your helmet on?
All the parts?
We do all the buttons.
Come here.
It'll be an adjustment for Jason. He's used to a quiet apartment, so it's always loud and crazy at our house. Okay, Easton. Ryder got to choose dinner tonight. This was his choice.
Wow, that looks delicious.
Made it myself.
Yeah, I like that meatloaf you made me.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go eat.
You are so sweaty, my sir.
Yeah, from there.
Yeah. I know, you've been working really hard. Come here, sweetie. Are you happy Daddy's home?
Yeah.
Yeah, you like living with Daddy?
I do.
Thanks, buddy. I like living with you, too.
You miss Daddy, didn't you?
Yeah.
Your Daddy tickles you
Yes.
and wrestles you? Do you want to go to a hockey game soon?
I do.
You do? Hockey games are always really overwhelming for Ryder, but he's talking about themes, so that's good. He's getting there. Easton's kind of getting it, but not really.
Why they don't have the same one on here?
Because you got the Phantoms and then the Flyers.
Why?
Those are Daddy's two teams.
It's exciting for Jason because he can have both his boys catch a game and just kind of be a part of everything with him and experience it all together.
Like when Daddy gets called up and he's gone for like a week or two, that's in Philadelphia. And then this is the Phantoms when we're here. This is the Phantoms jersey.
What do you think about it? You're so cutie. The age that the boys are at, they're so proud of Jason, and I think it's important to get the boys more involved in Jason's hockey career because you want him to get the most of those proud moments before he retires.
When you're done hockey, then you don't have jerseys anymore.
Right.
Then you play a different team.
I hope not. I like having you around.
Maria is one of my best friends. She was actually Miss Kentucky USA 2009. David was really excited to hear that you're coming.
Aww.
We're in Nashville and we're ready to watch David in his first game, which is part of the tryout with the Florida Panthers. It's your second game.
It is interesting to me. It generally is very fun to watch.
Maria was kind enough to come help me support him and maybe calm my nerves a little bit because it's a big opportunity for David to prove himself. The first game that I watched, I thought that the same people were in for 10 minutes of game time. And I'm like, are they not tired yet? This is really mean. And then someone pointed out they're changing out the whole time.
Is he nervous, you think? Just know it's a tryout, and I know that has to be hard on him.
Yeah, he's so focused on what he needs to do. And I mean, it's a tryout, so he knows, even though he was drafted by Florida, they're not going to hand him a spot, and he knows that. David knows that he has to make a statement because he's a veteran and he's coming back to somewhere that he's already played. He's been playing hockey since he was 15. He was brought up to play hockey. And he was always going to outwork everybody to do that. I think that anyone that has ever worked with David can see what a hard worker he is. But in a world that views your husband as so disposable and they can trade you at the drop of a hat, it really doesn't matter. It's hard, especially at this time when we don't know what is happening. I have to have this weird balance right now of being supportive and just being realistic. What if this doesn't happen?
Okay, I think we're here. Yep.
Hi, ladies, how are you? Come on in. Hi, nice to meet you.
The season's gonna start soon, so we're back in Toronto, dress shopping.
Can I ask you, what time of year are you getting married?
July.
Here in Toronto or
Montreal.
in Montreal? Oh,
Yeah,
very
we're from
nice.
Montreal.
Okay.
Jonathan and I, we just picked the venue, and it's gonna be Le Windsor in Montreal.
This to us is our signature room. It's called Le Versailles, and this chandelier speaks for itself.
It's very beautiful, like a big chandelier. How do you say? Chandelier, chandelier, chandelier. It's a perfect place for us. So now I'm so excited and happy and like stressed at the same time because now it's like real and I'm going like dress shopping and I really don't know what kind of dress I want.
Are these Gallia?
That is Gallia, look at you.
This is what I wore at my wedding.
I always need someone in my back like, yes, that's gonna be the one. And Taylor just got married, so she knows.
Oh, yes, Martine, this is the one I want you to try on. Gallia Lahav is from Israel, but she creates gowns for people all over the world. I think Martine would just look incredible in them. Even if she doesn't get one, I just want to see what she looks like.
Are we ready?
I want dresses. Why am I so excited? I'm incredibly honored that Martine thought of me to come wedding dress shopping with her. Oh my God. Martine. I got to know her last year during the season, and she was like one of the most welcoming, like kind-hearted people I've ever met in my life. I'm really excited that the season's starting, and we're gonna like continue our friendship and have it go even deeper, which makes me just infinitely happy. No, I can't. I'm clapping my hands like an idiot. Oh my gosh, look at your boobs.
Look at that back.
I know. See, I knew this would look good on you, oh my God. Being around Martine trying on wedding dresses, especially one that I picked out, it's like having your own personal Barbie. Like, she's so beautiful and like she looks good in everything.
Is it too much boobs?
No.
I think it is.
Did you see my boobs at my wedding? I don't even have boobs and they were like up there.
Like someone that's gonna have like big cleavage and like everything like out. You see like someone's like very sexy and proud of her body. You can tell someone by the dress that she's gonna choose. Okay, let's go try it on.
Absolutely. This is the best. Ooh. Wow. That's some cray-cray beading there.
Definitely a lot of bling bling.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if I want like lace or sparkle everywhere or we'll see. I need to see the price.
Did Jonathan give you a budget?
No budget.
Did he say, get what you want, babe?
He's like, I want you to be happy, choose whatever dress you want, but I'm the one that doesn't want to spend too much.
Yeah.
How much is that one?
I think it's $13.5, you guys.
Oh, okay.
I'm like always thinking like, who's paying that much money for a dress? Who's that crazy?
I just knew it was gonna freak her out. You're okay. I just spent quite a bit of money on my dress. It was important, whatever. Okay, so here, this is what you gotta ask yourself. What are the main priorities of your wedding? Like mine was the dress, the location, and the decor. Those three things I was gonna spend the most money on.
I care about the food.
Yeah.
The music.
Yep.
And the alcohol. But it's just like spending so much money for a couple hours makes me like so...
I know. You have a lot to think about.
Yeah. I do. I don't think that's gonna be easy to choose, girls.
Hey guys, pumpkin patch time, you ready?
Yeah.
The move to Allentown worked out better than I thought. The boys, we're lucky they adapt really easily and they like it.
We can't be at the house because Daddy needs to nap. He has a big game tonight. It's the first game.
We don't have to stay at the house.
No, we can't stay at the house. You want to have fun while Daddy sleeps?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's have fun. I see it.
I see it, too.
Well, holy moly. This place is packed.
There she is! We made it!
Yay!
Yay! You're here.
Hi, Rye. Where are you going, the hayride?
I don't know anyone in Allentown, so I always appreciate when people reach out. Dale is from Calgary, and her husband also plays for the Phantoms, and Ashley's from Delaware, and her husband is the assistant coach for the team.
Where do you guys want to go on first? This one? Okay, let's go.
It's fun when we can all explore together, especially with the kids. It's always exciting.
Go, Ryder! Go, Ryder, go! Run, Ryder, run! You guys excited for home opener?
Yeah, I'm really excited. I think this season's gonna be great with all the girls.
Yeah,
there's so many this year.
It's a lot for like AHL, hey?
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of girls on this team. In the minor league, it's unusual to have so many wives because the players are so young.
I'm excited to have a break tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Jason's like so excited. He likes the guys, and it's nice that there's a lot of veterans on the team because then you're not
a little bit of an older team, which is nice.
So old. I mean, his goalie partner's like 21, and Jason is no longer 21, but it's nice that he's not just the old man.
Yeah.
There's quite a few other veterans on the team, but there's also a kid on the team, and his parents are the same age as Jason.
So you're that great mentor. How is it, like, the transition between Calgary and here? Because really you've kind of been at home the last 2 seasons and let Jason kind of go do his thing.
The transition's been good.
It must just be so different just even seeing Jason.
Yeah, it's weird, like
7
living
days a
together.
week almost.
I'm just happy they're happy at school. That was my number one. Dropping right off at school, I know he's in such good hands, and he loves it. Like I said, like he wants to bring his teachers home. He doesn't like having weekends.
We're settled into our new house. The kids are happy at their schools. Jason's excited about the new team. It's definitely huge that it's all come together.
Pick a pumpkin. Which one you like? If you can carry it, it's yours.
So heavy, oh, so heavy.
You're so dramatic. All right.
Might just get 2 mains instead of a starter and a main.
The game is over, and now we're going out to dinner. We have to feed the beast.
We're gonna get tuna tartare, some beef carpaccio, grapes and green salad, and grouper, and ahi tuna. I don't know if you guys are ready. I was just gonna...
Oh, that was just him.
Are you ready?
He can eat so much. So did you learn anything this time? At the game. Your 4th game?
I can see
That's your 4th hockey game? 5th?
Wow. You're more than double Maria.
Let's see, because
That was your 2nd.
Yeah.
So if we make the team, Maria, you can come watch us in Florida.
The first preseason game didn't go well. Unfortunately, they lost.
So, honestly, how are you doing?
Weird being in this situation. I've never been on a tryout before. They can really come in any time and just say, you know, we're gonna let you go.
Yeah. It is frustrating, but I've never been in this situation of my husband not being signed and not be appreciated or not being noticed.
This is different, not knowing what's gonna happen.
If he doesn't make the team in Florida, we don't know where we're going to be. So we're waiting to see where David's going to play. We're waiting to see if the offer goes through on the house, and we're waiting to see where we're going to live.
I feel like this is where God's hand comes in and really kind of shapes the rest of my life. Like, hey, I want you to continue playing hockey, or I'm taking you down a different road.
The waiting is probably the hardest part of being a hockey wife.
I mean, this is my first time in my life where I felt like I haven't had control.
I think we're gonna try to leave around 6:30. We're gonna go see Daddy play tonight. Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Tyler, are we going to watch Papa?
First opening game. It's the first game of the season in Toronto against Montreal. So it's stress but fun at the same time.
So you're coming with Ty after?
I'm gonna bring Tyler and I'm gonna walk with the girls. I love you. Je t'aime, mon amour. Every season there's pressure on Jonathan. Like he needs to prove himself. Good luck. Are you stressed?
What?
I am.
Don't drink too much champagne.
You love hockey? I love bubbles. He needs to show them like that he's the #1 goalie, so I'm sure like he's feeling the pressure. Game night! Woohoo!
Martine! I think the friendship that I have with Martine is so important because as a person, I've always had difficulty making true friendships. Just naturally, my social skills are sometimes off, and getting to know people is difficult. Oh, did I tell you I'm going to Ecuador?
What is that?
Ecuador?
Ecuador.
Ecuador.
Ecuador?
Yeah, it's on the equator.
Oh! I thought you said like I'm going like a store.
No, Ecuador. Ecuador. It's a country, Martine. I'm going traveling. Martine is so funny. Ever since I've been dropped into the hockey world, she has become one of my best friends. Oh, God, I hate that. Did you really want me to get drunk at the first game of the year?
Yeah. That happened to me in LA.
No, it didn't. You got hammered?
I was so stressed. I'm like, okay, let's do shots. So I'm starting like to do shots. We're drinking, and I stayed in the bar the whole game. I was walking like that. Jonathan came out and he's like, what's wrong? And I'm
like fall on your face.
I'm like so drunk. I cannot drink shots anymore.
Dan would kill me if I got drunk at a game.
Yeah,
Cheers, first game this season.
dangerous with Martine.
I know.
Do you want to?
This is good.
It's so good, huh?
Yeah, what? You want to give that to Ryder for me, please? My little server?
Go away.
Go away.
Tonight is Jason's first game with the Phantoms against the Syracuse Crunch. I missed going to games for sure. That was always my nights out before. But I always get so nervous when Jason plays. And the season opener is a big deal. You just want to start off on the right foot and get the fans kind of excited.
8:30 bedtime?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey.
Hi.
How are you?
Oh, Aspen, stop it. All ready for the big game?
Yeah. I didn't even really get to talk to Jason. I hope he's ready.
He's always ready.
Dale was in Allentown for half of a season and then in Philly the other half. And she's gonna take me and show me the Wise Room. So it's nice to have her.
Okay, Ryder, Mommy's gonna go to Daddy's hockey game, okay? I love you, bud. Be good.
And rough. Let the season begin.
It's nice to have like these nights out, like especially with AHL games. There's not that many, so these are a good excuse for like a good night out.
This is Jason's first game with a new team, so I'm sure people are watching him a little more closely.
Do you still get nervous watching him?
I'm such a You might not want to sit beside me. I'm always like, shit.
Doesn't ever go away. And for the goalie's wife, I always feel bad for them because they're on 24/7. The goalie's on the ice all the time.
Being married to a goalie has its different stress that comes with it. You know, losing could be totally put on them. Oh, I just hope they win this home opener. I'm so nervous about it.
Oh, I hope he plays well.
I drink a lot of tea, I drink a lot of wine. Meredith, champagne for you.
Why the heck? You look so good.
Jonathan's like, wear those ones. I'm like, no, they're too high.
I'm wearing this. Like, this is my.
Yeah. How can you wear this?
These are beautiful, though. My
Yeah,
God.
but it's too high. Look at me.
If Jonathan requested them, I think you don't really have a choice.
It is his first game.
No.
Hi.
Sarah, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Hi, Taylor. Nice to meet you.
Hello. How are you? It's so fun to get all the girls together. It's the first game. So excited, and I'm stressed at the same time because I know everybody's going to be there and watch Jonathan.
Little Tyler up there.
He's so cute.
Little harem of ladies chilling out behind him.
I know. What a pimp.
So is Dan excited for his season?
Oh, yeah. He's just glad he's somewhere for more than a year. Dan definitely sees the team being able to turn it around. He believes in the coaching staff, the players. But it's the first year of the rebuild, and most of the time those years are slow, and it's just a matter of having patience. So I'm trying to just think that way.
Oh my God, I'm so stressed. It's gonna be fun. First game.
Oh, I want to win. I want to win.
Jonathan loves to play in a hockey city, and Toronto fans are intense, but in a good way. They love hockey, they love their Maple Leafs. So if the game doesn't go well, for sure they're gonna be mad. But he just hoped that it's gonna be better than last season. I hope it's gonna be better.
Everyone gets nervous starting with a new team. You have to get to know new hockey wives. But I'm probably more confident walking into the Wise Room now than I was my first time. It was really intimidating.
I hope you guys all like champagne. Cheers.
Cheers. You have a great season.
Go Phantom.
Cheers. Go Phantom.
Sometimes I feel like a veteran or just old.
Where did you play before this? He was with Anaheim last year. And then we've been everywhere in the last couple years. He's getting old, so retirement is probably not too far away. There he goes. His first game as a Phantom.
It feels nice to actually be at a game and supporting Jason. It's been a while.
Be nice to start off the season with a win.
I was just gonna say that.
Also, Phantoms, let's go. Get it out, get it out.
It's always a relief to see nachos when you're stressed out.
Nacho, nacho pussy. I'm gonna be nacho pussy. Get it out, get it out. Fuck, get it out. Fuck. Oh my God. Oh God. Fuck.
Sucks to see that goal go in. I always think, like, do the other girls think that that was just Jason's fault?
That goal should not have counted. Should have been goalie interference. Basin was like run into. And this is stressful. We need to score some more. I know. Come on, get it in, get it in. Shake those hips.
The Phantoms are down by a goal, and the anxiety is like so high right now. Unfortunately, the Phantoms lost their season opener. It's disappointing. We don't like to see our husbands lose.
We got some kinks to work out.
I think it's hard on Jason. The guys are upset too. It's not easy, and it's hard not to be invested in every game because they all count. But now at least he can come home to his family after a bad game.
Into the ground. Next time on Married to the Game.
Hot damn, girl! Yeah, I don't think Taylor knows the difference between a hockey game and a fashion show.
Every show I've ever been at, I sit there and I'm dead quiet. This one, she didn't shave her legs, for sure.
The boys take easy on us today.
Guys are fighting.
I only fight when I'm getting paid. What a dish, Crystal.
In a fight against George and my dad was winning hands down.
I'm getting a little tired. I think this little guy is about done.
Living with a professional athlete and a small baby is basically just navigating between naps.
What's going on with David?
The GMs will say this, the coach will say that. You can't trust anybody. We haven't seen each other in 2.5 months, so what do you think we want to do?
Oh, you want me to come?